Hi, my name is Denise. Thanks for joining me for this flexibility and balance class. Today we'll be working on functional range of motion to address our posture, our standing posture and our seating posture. So make sure you have a chair nearby, make sure you have some water nearby, and if your little furry friend is with us, that's also wonderful. You can be barefoot or have shoes on. It's whatever's comfortable for you. So let's start with your feet about hip width apart. Wiggle your toes and just notice how your feet feel on the floor. Try to roll them to the outside of your foot and then to the inside of your foot. And then a little bit forward with your weight onto the forefoot and then through your heel. And try to find that middle ground. Spread your toes out wide, roll your shoulders back and open your chest. Now notice when you open your chest, your abdominals engage. And when you open your chest, generally your head slides back just a bit so your back is nice and tall. We have 4 natural curves of our spine, and when we're standing tall, we maintain them. So your head isn't forward, your chest isn't rounded, your hips aren't bent, and your knees aren't bent. So we'll be aware of that throughout class. Now, the next position we're going to go into is with a wide stance with your knees and toes facing outward. Again, make sure that the weight's even on both feet. Your knees and toes are going in the same direction. Your shoulders are back, abdominals are in, and your neck is long. Let's take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale. One more time, inhale. And as you exhale, gently draw your shoulders back. Inhale, let your shoulders relax. And exhale, draw your shoulders back. One more time, inhale. And exhale, draw your shoulders back. Now bring your head up nice and tall, elongate through your spine. Let's begin with some shoulder rolls. And as you squeeze your shoulder blades together, notice that your back muscles are working. Inhale and exhale. Continue to breathe. One more time. Hold your hands down. Let's begin by weight shifting to the right and then to the left, ensuring that your knees and toes are going in the same direction. Again, reaching, beginning to open up through your hips. A little further if you can, only what feels comfortable for you. So throughout class, modify anything that you need to, and please make sure nothing hurts. A little stretch is okay, but no pain. Again, let's roll your shoulders back again. Now just your right shoulder, and then your left shoulder. Really make it a big circle. Again. 2 more times. And hold your hands down. Let's move from side to side only. Now a little bit faster, here we go. We'll add one arm reaching across your chest with your thumb facing upward. Adding a little rotation through your torso. And then reach a little higher, if that feels good to you. Stretching through your upper back muscles, through your side muscles. Continue to breathe. We're just warming up, increasing the circulation through your entire body. And then across your chest, remember that thumb is up. Pressing higher. And then across your chest. And place both hands on your thighs. 4 more times. Hold your body in the center. Standing tall, again, knees and toes are in the same direction. Squatting back, folding at your hips. That's called a hip hinge. Standing tall, reach. Let's reach your hands forward with your thumbs up. And then as your hands come down, draw your shoulder blades together, not pinching too much. Inhale, exhale, grow your spine long. Inhale and exhale. One more time. And hold your body up. Walk your feet in just a bit. Place your hands on your hips. Press your hips forward. And then to the right. Press your hips back. And then to the left. And then a little bit faster. Hip circles. So your posture is dependent not only on your shoulders and your neck, but what happens from your feet. We need mobility through your ankles, through your knees, through your hips, your spine, your shoulders, and of course your neck. So we're warming everything up. Let's move in the other direction. Work at your own pace. Now you may notice one side is a little tighter than the other. Just be aware of that. One more time. And come back to neutral. Shake everything out. Let's walk your feet in a little closer. Now if you need a little bit of stability, place one hand on your chair. Otherwise, stand forward away from your chair. We'll use it in a bit to sit down. Standing firmly on your right foot, place your hands on your hips. Make sure one hip isn't higher than the other. Press firmly into your right foot. Now let's lift your left knee up. Place it down. And again, lift it up. Place it down, reach a little bit further back. Again, lift it up. Place it back. Now you can let go of your chair if you'd like to. Lift it up, working on balance. And step back, working on range of motion. Up, and then back. And then back. Let's move a little faster. Up. Can you reach back a little further? Keep your thumbs up as you reach further with your hands. Inhale and exhale. If you make a mistake, that's okay. 2 more times. Last one. Hold your foot back. Now scoot your left foot back a little bit further. Look down to make sure your right knee and toe are going in the same direction. Draw your shoulders back. Let's reach your hands out to the sides. One hand can be on the chair if you'd like. Lower your back knee down into lunges and then up. As you come down, watch that your knee and toe are going in the same direction. We're adding on. Bring your elbows in so your hands look like a W, and then reach out so they look like a T. In. Stretch them out wide and pull your elbows in, turning on your middle back muscles, which are very important for back stability, spinal stability, and of course your posture. Here we go. Now exhale as you come down. Inhale as you reach out to the side and stand up. Last one. Hold this one down. Bring your hands down. Roll your shoulders back. Place your right hand on your thigh, your left hand on the chair. Scoot your left foot back. I'd like you to hold on to the chair so we work on really allowing the flexibility and the stretch. Lower down. Hold the stretch here. Now with your pelvis and your buttocks, tuck your tailbone underneath you. So press your hips underneath you so you feel a stretch to the front side of your left hip. Draw your shoulders back and down. Open up your chest and lengthen through your neck. Continue to breathe. Exhale. Lift your body up. And then lower down one more time. Now from here, focus on your hips and your shoulders. I'd like you to imagine you have headlights on your shoulders and on your hips. Both hips and shoulders are going to rotate to the left, but your right knee and toe have to stay in the same direction. It's not going to move. So place your right hand on your thigh, rotate your headlights to the left, and then forward, to the left, and forward. 2 more times. And last one. Hold the stretch with both headlights facing the left. Make sure that right knee and toe are facing forward. Turn and face forward, lifting up. Slide your back knee in. Walk through your feet, roll through your feet. Place both hands on your hips. Now I'd like you to gently let your left hip poke out to the side, and then gently pull that hip underneath you and press firmly into that left leg. Once again, take your hand on the outside of your hip, let that hip relax, and notice your hip goes out to the side. And while you press into your left foot, press into the floor, notice that these buttocks muscles, these hip muscles turn on. Those muscles are very important for hip stability, for knee stability, and postural alignment. So again, if you find that your hip is poking out, pull it underneath you. Let's reach both hands out to the side. Reach your right leg up. Draw your shoulders back and down. Lift your leg up to the side, up, and then down. So stay firm and strong on your left leg. Three more times. Press into that left leg. Lengthen through your spine. One more time. And place your foot down. Once again, check to make sure your hips are level, your pelvis is level. Hold on to your chair. Cross your right leg over. And then sit back and down until what I call a figure 4 stretch. And again, I know you can work on balance without holding on. My goal here is flexibility without working on the balance component, as much as letting the muscles relax. Now, if you can press your hips back a little deeper, try that unless it doesn't feel comfortable. And then gently stand up and wiggle through your legs. Let's walk over to the left side of your chair. We'll do the same thing on this side. Standing forward just a bit, making sure that your hips are level. Let's lift your right knee up. Place it down. Lift it up. Don't allow those hips to hike up. And then tap back slightly, lifting up. A little further. Remember, you can hold on to your chair if you'd like to. Or you can start to reach your right hand forward and then your left hand forward and then back. Let's lift up a little higher and a little further back. And if you'd like to, let's move a little faster. Reach, lift as high as you can. Inhale and exhale. Two more times. Last one. Hold your leg back, scoot it back, and check to make sure your left knee and toe are going in the same direction. Make sure you have room to reach your hands out to the sides. Moving into your lunges, keeping your knee and toe in alignment. Lower your back knee down for 2, and standing up. Let's reach your hands out. And bring your hands into that W position. And then reaching out to your T. Open your fingers a little wider so we stretch through your hands as well. Gently squeeze your shoulder blades together, relaxing your neck. Two more times. Hold this down. Bring your hands down. Place your left hand on your thigh. Draw your shoulders back and down. Hold onto the chair with your right hand. Now scoot your right foot back, lower down, and gently tuck your hips underneath you so you feel a nice stretch through the front of your right hip. Continue to breathe. Gently lift up and lower down. So once again, be aware of the headlights at your shoulders and your hips. Rotate to the right and then forward. Rotate, keep your left knee forward. Just your headlights move. 2 more. And 1 more time. Hold yourself rotated to the right with both headlights facing the right. And turn and face forward. Stand up, slide your back foot in, roll through your feet. And once again, place your hands on your hip bones on the top of your pelvis, making sure one side isn't higher than the other. Now press firmly into the right foot, avoiding pressing your hip out to the side. Arms out like a T or with your hands out. Take your left foot out to the side. Float your left leg up slowly and then down. The muscles at the side of your hip that we're working, again, are very important for pelvic health, your hip alignment, your knee alignment. Lift with the outside of your foot. Press through your heel. One more time. Bring your foot down, roll through your feet. And then moving into your figure 4 stretch, stand firmly on your your right foot, cross your left leg over, and hinge from your hip, sitting back. Hold on to the chair for a little bit more stability. And standing up, roll through your feet. Okay, so again, be aware of folding from your hips, keeping your neck long. Let's pull your shoulders back and let's do a gentle chin tuck. And what that means is pulling your chin inward so we stretch to the back of your neck. And from the side, it means that your head isn't forward. It's generally pulling in. So hold that chin tuck gently. Continue to breathe. Tap forward slowly with your right foot and then your left foot. Now sit a little bit deeper and fold from your hip, avoiding the forward head posture. Keep that gentle chin tuck. 2 more. And hold your right foot forward. Roll your shoulders back. Place your hands at the fold of your hip. Sit back. Now gently tuck that chin. You should feel a nice stretch through the back of your right leg. Those are your hamstrings. Now if you can, hold onto your chair, whether you're holding onto the back chair or the seat. Open your chest and with your feet, press down and up. Now notice when you pull your foot up, you feel a little bit more stretch through your calf, a little bit through your back of your upper leg, your hamstrings. Do make sure your back is flat and not rounded. 1 more. Hold your foot up. Now from your hips, sit back without rounding your back. Lengthen through your spine. And that may mean standing up a little taller, and that's okay. And unhinge. Step back halfway with your right foot. So they're not all the way back, not yet. Bend both knees. There are 2 big muscles in your calf. Want to stretch through, one of them called the soleus. And lift up, slide your foot back further. So now your back knee is straight, your right leg is straight, stretching through the other muscle in your calf called your gastrocnemius or your gastrocs. And gently stand up, slide your back foot in, roll through your feet. Hold your feet down. Again, find that fold at your front of your hip. Tap forward with your left foot and then your right foot. Sit back a little deeper. Chest open. Tuck your chin. One more on each side. Hold your left foot forward. From your fold of your hip, sit back. Hold on to your chair if you'd like to. Lengthen through your spine. Open your chest and a gentle chin tuck with your ankles point and flex when you're ready. And remember, if you're finding that your spine is rounding, lift up a little higher so your back is flat even though it's diagonally forward, but we're not rounded. One more. Hold your foot up. Sit back a little further with a straight spine. Keep breathing. And gently straighten up. Slide your foot in. Let's bring your left foot halfway back with both toes and knees facing forward. Bend both knees, stretching through the deeper calf muscle on the left. Stand up as tall as you can. And lengthen. Slide your left foot back a little further so your heel is on the floor. And bend your front knee. Press into your left heel. Stretching through the outer muscle in your left calf. Standing up. Now let's walk to the front of your chair. Roll your shoulders back and down. Take your feet about hip width apart. So imagine I was standing behind you and I put my feet between your 2 feet. Make sure one of my feet can fit between your feet. Using that hip hinge again, we're going to sit down into a squat, barely touching the chair. So sit down and then up. You may need to change your position. So the further you are away from the chair, the further you have to squat. Now one time, take a look down. Make sure your knees and toes are going in the same direction and that your knees aren't collapsing outward or inward. Reach your hands forward, thumbs up, and then down, squeezing your shoulder blades together. And then chin tuck. Inhale. Exhale. Align your spine. One more time. Hold up. Roll your shoulders back. Now place your hands with your thumbs on the side of your hip and your fingers gently on your buttocks. Open your chest. Now from your hips, gently squeeze your buttocks slightly and roll your thigh bones outward. And then release. And again, squeeze your buttocks muscles and feel your thigh bones roll outward. And release. So trying to flatten out the front of your hip when we squeeze. Abdominals in. Now continue to squeeze your buttocks and gently turn your thigh bones outward. Let's bring your hands out, adding that W as you rotate your legs outward and out. Reach your hands in and release. Now, add that squat again, reaching forward. And then squeeze your buttocks, squeeze your back muscles, reaching out and squeeze. Now we're working your entire body. Add that chin tuck. bringing you into beautiful postural alignment without hyperextending your spine or doing a sway back, but pressing into the feet, engaging all of the muscles through your entire body so we have a beautiful upright posture. 2 more. 1 more time. And standing up, bring your hands down, roll your shoulders back, turn your palms forward, gently squeeze your shoulder blades slightly, tuck your chin. Now imagine I have a string at the top of your head, grow your spine longer. Now take a deep breath in and exhale. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands down. Now sit down on your chair. Scoot to the front end of your chair so that your feet are flat on the floor. If you're too far back and your feet are hanging off like mine, scoot forward. Now from the side, if I were looking at you from the side, I'd like your ear right over your shoulder, right over your hip. So again, your head's not forward. Gently do your chin tuck. Notice that your spine becomes longer. And imagine that string at the top of your head. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Roll your shoulders back. Two more. Hold your shoulders back and down. Slide your hands on your chair slightly back and lift your chest up. Neck is long. Keep your chest that long. Bring your hands down. Take 2 fingers, place them on your chin, and gently press back until you're doing a tighter chin tuck, and then release. And gently press back, and I mean gently, and release. 1 more time. And release. Bring your hands down, open your chest, and chin tuck. Hold it there so we stretch through the back of your upper neck. Continue to breathe. Bring your shoulders back and down. Lengthen through your spine with your chin tuck and with your shoulders coming back. Come back into your W position and bring your elbows closer to your body. Keep your chin tuck. Bring your hands up into a goalpost position, as if we're playing football or we're the referee in football, and gently bring your elbows back. If there was an imaginary wall behind you, pressing back. Now make sure that your hip joints aren't doing a sway back or a rounded back. So keep your pelvis in a neutral alignment. You're not tilting forward, but we're also not tilted backward. And bring your hands down. Now with your shoulders on top of your hips, lengthen, inhale, and exhale, rotate to the right, keeping your spine long. If possible, look over your right shoulder. And gently return back to the center. Inhale and exhale, rotate to the left side. And if it feels comfortable, look over your left shoulder. And then gently back to the center. Roll your shoulders back. Place your right hand on your chair. Reach your left hand to the side. Inhale and exhale. Lean your body to the right. And if it's comfortable, reach your hand a little further with the longest arm you own. If that's not comfortable, bring your hand behind your head or here. Whatever is comfortable for your shoulder. And then gently look down to the right. And if it's comfortable, gently look up towards your hand or up toward the ceiling. And then looking forward, sitting tall. Place your left hand on your chair, reach your right hand out to the side with your thumb up. Lean to the left. Your option is to reach up and over with your arm in a T position, behind your head, even across your chest. Looking down. Option to look up. And then tall. Roll your shoulders back. Move your pelvis forward and back. And find the spot that is level. Draw your shoulders back and gently find your chin tuck. So I invite you to find this position when you're at your computer, when you're driving, when you're sitting and watching TV. So we're not in this position, but we're also not in this position looking at your computer screen or texting on a phone. Join me in standing up, please. And once again, let's find your postural alignment. Feet on the floor, move your feet inward and outward, forward and back, and find that neutral spine on your feet. Gently engage your quadricep muscles. Turn your thighs outward slightly so your buttocks muscles are on. Roll your shoulders back. Gently squeeze your shoulder blades together. Gentle chin tuck. And that should be an optimal position for you for the best posture that you can maintain today. Please continue to work on your postural alignment daily. Notice if you have more weight on one side than the other. That can cause malalignments, pain, and different postural structures changing. So always try to find your beautiful alignment, whether you're sitting or standing. It allows for better breath, for better circulation, and general well-being. Thank you for joining me today. I so enjoyed doing this class with you, and I hope you find great posture whether you're sitting or standing throughout your day. Have a wonderful day.